Hi, my name is Cindy Weiniger, and today I'm going to be giving a special occasion speech for my public speaking class.
Real people.
Okay, so I'm sure at least some of you have heard of Sadie Robertson. If you haven't, think of Duck Dynasty. She's one of the leading stars' daughter. So, Sadie Robertson is a confident young woman who is not afraid to speak out about what she believes in. She also doesn't have a problem giving her time and doing charity work for places in Africa. But that's not what I want to talk about. We should recognize Sadie Robertson for more than just her community works, but her bold Christian faith as well. I love Robertson for more than one reason. She is inspiring youths and people of all generations, really, to live an unashamed faith. She is kind and humble and has great leadership skills. And she just generally radiates Christ's love. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about why Sadie Robertson is just so on fire for Christ. The first reason is she's a leader. Yes, that doesn't always come naturally, but that's something we should note about her. She is kind and welcoming when seen on TV, and she's very confident when she speaks, especially when it comes down to what she believes in. She is unafraid. Sadie knows that Christ is behind her every step of the way, and in that, she finds confidence. I would also like to mention that Robertson never keeps any of the credit for herself, whether it be the charity work that she does for Africa, or whether something good just happens to her. She always gives the credit back to God. While we're at it, I would like to say that Sadie Robertson is continually pushing youths and people of all generations to live an unashamed faith. She influences. According to UnitedTalent.com, she has spoken at Winter Jam concerts before, reaching up to 50,000 people, and she's spoken at The Passion, which is a Christian gathering, if you didn't know, that reaches up to 100,000 people. She's also written a handful of devotionals and books, especially for the young teen crowd, especially for the girls. So, whether it be in a book or at a concert, Sadie Robertson is continually pushing others to live and love like Christ. While we're at it, let's also talk about her attitude and her character. When you think of someone who is proclaiming God's truths and living out the faith, you don't think of them as being reserved or held back. You think of them as being loud and bold and big and not afraid to get out into the open and be seen and be noticed. And that's exactly who Sadie is. Also, one of the most notable things about Sadie Robertson is her smile. People are always commenting on it. And that's just outwardly. Again, with the character, her heart is continually radiating joy and willing to serve others cheerfully, just like Christ did. In sum, Sadie Robertson is beautiful inside and out. She is confidently proclaiming Christ's truth with a smile on her face. Again, we should recognize Sadie Robertson for more than just her community works in Africa, but her bold Christian faith as well. Yes, it is good to give money to Africa, but it's her faith in God that really speaks. In fact, without that faith in God, she probably would not have been able to do that charity work to begin with. We should all live a little bit more like Sadie Robertson. But I suppose the real question is, how can you start doing that? Thank you.